Good late morning from Disney's Wilderness Lodge. If you watched our last episode, you will remember that last night Kai went swimming at our DVC pool, and when he got out of the pool, his trainers, his t-shirt and his pool towel had all disappeared. So they went missing. We reported them last night to the people at the front desk. We had to fill in like a lost and found form online, and this morning Scott decided to go down, have another chat with them about it. Spoke to a few managers, spoke to the leisure manager as well, and you know what, they were absolutely amazing, and they've gifted us $200 so that he can go and replace his trainers. I am dumbfounded. I know Disney customer service is amazing, but that is just above and beyond what you would expect. So today's plan is, it's actually quite late. It's probably about 11:30 in the morning now. We got up and had a bit of a swim after we spoke to the front desk. We're now heading off to Studios for the first time this trip. We have fast passes for Star Tours and Aerosmith Rock and Roller Coaster and Slinky Dog for the very first time. In fact, we'll be seeing Toy Story Land for the very first time because it first opened up probably a couple of months after we were here last. So lots of new and exciting things to come. We cancelled our dinner reservation at Trails End for this evening, so we're going to go over to Disney Springs, try and get a walk up somewhere, and also get Kai some new trainers.
To the light.
But you're not immune to the force. Students, push! All your power! Now!
610 will now be departing from gate 1D.
What is it now? Going to get technical with people. The fuel pressure. Well, why didn't you say so in the first place? Hi there, how are you doing?
Where did we last leave you? I can't remember. I think we just got here. We went and did our first fast pass for Star Tours, and then went into ABC commissary, it's hard to say, for our lunch. Do you know what? We wanted to go to Toy Story Land and do Woody's lunchbox. Completely forgot about that. Ended up going into ABC commissary. Totally fine. It's all been rejigged in there since we were last here. Changed the menu up a bit for the better, I think. It was very, very busy, but you just got to accept that that's just how it is here. Sometimes you gotta stand with your tray in your hands for a good 5 minutes or so and wait for a seat. But we got a seat, sat down, had the chicken tenders. What is it with Disney chicken tenders? They are the best. They have the best coating. If somebody knows how to recreate those at home, please let me know, because I love them so much. So we finished up lunch there. We are now just killing a little bit of time until our next fast pass, which is Aerosmith Rock and Roller Coaster. So we're heading down towards Hollywood Tower of Terror now. We're going to just look in the stores along the way here, cool off a little bit, and then go do the Rock and Roller Coaster.
There are stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it. The dark side. The Jedi. They're real.
tell you this report today. The war is just beginning. I will not be the last Jedi.
So this store was, I think, like a candy and cake store last time we were here. Now it's been made into kind of Pixar. It's where most of the Toy Story merch seems to be. But it's looking really nice in here. Oh my goodness, I have not seen this before. Scott, have you seen this?
No.
It's amazing.
The sign's so cool.
Oh, that is, they're both really cool.
What's the price on the bottom there, boss? The bottom?
$150.
It is cool, as you know.
That is really lovely. Do you know, I haven't looked at many of the prints and things so far, but I like that cocoa one. Oh my gosh, they even have a Bo Peep dress up for adults. So sweet. It is $168. Ooh. There is so much Toy Story stuff in here. It all looks fantastic. Massive Lotso bears, smaller Lotso bears. If you want to wear a Lotso bear. Oh wow, you can even buy your own little version of the Slinky Dog coaster. I really like this top. How much is it? $35. Lightning McQueen was Kai's favourite character when he was about 3 years old, and we have seen the movie many, many times, as anyone who has a toddler would know. And I've heard the soundtrack about 1,000,000 times in the car. When Kai was little, and I used to go and tuck him into bed before I got into bed myself every night, he would be asleep under the duvet, and I would pull back the duvet, and underneath there would be at least 6 or 7 different little cars from the movie Cars. Always Lightning McQueen, always Doc Hudson, sometimes Chick Hicks, but only if he was in a good mood with him, because he's a bad guy. So we are just now heading into Toy Story Land. I'm so excited to see what it looks like. I wonder if it's going to feel anything like Paris or if it's going to feel completely different. What do you reckon? Do you think it's going to feel like Paris?
Well, it's hotter than Paris. It looks, I mean, it's the same kind of design, so it looks a bit like Paris, but yeah, I bet it feels a lot different.
Like Disney have thought through how they've designed this exit area of this ride. You've come off the ride there up by where those staff are, and it divides off into 2 spaces, and most people are going to go the other side of this wall and exit out the ride there. But because they know that people are going to want to film here and take video of the coaster going past, just like that, they've kind of subdivided it so it just keeps the traffic flowing over on this half while everyone takes photos over here. I honestly can't tell whether this place looks bigger than what I've seen when I've watched it on YouTube or if it feels smaller. I do know that it looks beautiful. I do know that it's actually really clean, and I thought maybe it might not be just because of the amount of traffic here, families and that kind of thing going through, lots of people eating and drinking and stuff, but it's really, really lovely. Look, there's Woody and Bo Peep over there meeting some kids. I think this place is really fun.
Time to check our official oath. Number 2, please administer the oath. I would be happy to. I am Master of the Oath. That's M-O-O. Move for short. Move. All right, no moving. Okay. All right, Sarge says halt. I apologize. They trade with major confusion. Okay, get into the photographic position. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our first graduation photo. If you have a photographic device, I suggest that you ready it at this time. I want everyone to assemble, look adorable. I know you're moving. K-Benny salute, ready, aim, smile.
Okay.
And at ease. All right, recruits, you may now return to your family. If you can't find your family, find a better one.
So we've left Toy Story. We went back to the hotel from Hollywood Studios, hung around a bit, got a drink, a bit of change, or maybe not a change, I don't know. And we're spending the evening now at Disney Springs. We've got a dining reservation for Paradiso 37. Not eaten there before, so looking forward to that. We are going to get Kai some new trainers after his were pinched, and just have a bit of a look around the Springs and see how much money we can spend. Yeah.
Trials and tribulations, you know I have my share. There is nothing gonna stop me now, 'cause I'm almost there. And I'm almost there.
The Sugar Boo store at Disney Springs is probably one of our favorite stores here. They have kind of gifts and things for the home, and we're definitely going to be picking up some things from here. In fact, I think Scott's already in there now. Honestly, if I could buy pretty much everything in this store, I would. Let's see, Scott's picked something up already. What have you got?
It would go on the shelf.
In our new room.
Yeah. Perfect. What a place to get in.
This message in a bottle idea is so cute. And they look really fab too. See those hats up there? That's what I got myself the other day. You gonna get yourself one? The Peter Pan one maybe? I think they were 24.
Yeah, it is really cool. I really like it.
trainers. Went into Fit to Run, and it seems it's a very, very technical store, which I kind of thought it was, but I thought there might be some like fashion trainers in there as well. Nah, just very, very technical running shoes, very, very expensive. So Kai wanted to have a bit more choice anyway. He wasn't too keen on any of the styles that were there. So thankfully, because I made him pack 2 pairs of shoes in case one got soaked through in a rainstorm, he does have another pair of shoes that he can wear for the next few days. And what we're going to try and do is when we check out of Disney and go to Universal, check into Hard Rock Hotel, we're going to be just a couple dollar Uber ride away from the outlets at the end of iDrive, and we can go over there, go into the Nike store, because I think he's dead set on having Nikes again, and he can have way more choice and pick something up he really likes. So just have to wait a little longer, but all works out in the end. So right now it's time for our dinner reservation, and I think the restaurant is just over the other side of this bridge. Yeah, here we are. Here's a little look at the menu on our dining plan. Like most places, at the moment you don't get the starters. We can have these options up here, which is like a 3-course thing, but it would be like an upcharge of $10 on top of that. There's a number of different burgers here, some salads. There's also some platters down here as well. I think I'm going to go for the ranchero steak salad. Okay, here's my salad, and that is a tower of salad. It's insane. Is that like a whole lettuce? And your burger looks good? What's it look like on the other side? Pretty nice. You got the same too, yeah? I think it's time to give this a try. Well, at this point I've got to say I'm defeated. This like whole lettuce situation was just a little bit too much for me, but the steak is all gone. It was really, really good. I'm not sure what this dressing was, I can't remember, but it tasted really good, and I had lots of avocado, cucumber, tomato. Really, really nice. Highly, highly recommended. Scott has also demolished the burger. Scott and I both got the key lime pie for dessert, and it's actually not really this small. It's just that I made a start on it before I thought I would show you, and then I've just kind of like smooshed it up together, bung the lime back in, but it's really, really good. I bet you've nearly finished yours already, haven't you? Let's see. Yeah.
Really good.
It is really good. Kai got the churros, but he's kind of full up already, so he got his to go. And now it's a little bit later, and we're back home at Wilderness Lodge. Beautiful as ever. Hang on a sec. I'm going to finish the vlog from over there, I think. Now that's much better. See, is this not the coolest spot in the whole resort? Well, that is the end of day 5, I want to say. It's been a really lovely day. What have we done? We had a late start, didn't we? And then we were at Hollywood Studios. Really lovely to be back there. I really love that park, and I always forget about how much I love it until I go back. Dinner at Paradiso 37 was really, really good. Highly recommend it. If you fancy giving it a try, do. It's totally worth it. Food was awesome. Now here with my cozy fire and my lovely view, just enjoying the lobby for a little bit before I go to bed. Tomorrow we're back at Animal Kingdom, but I can't remember what fast passes we've got. I honestly haven't got a clue, so that'll be a surprise. That's first thing in the morning. Then we're going to have some time back here at the resort, so hopefully I'm going to get to do a bit of a resort tour for you on tomorrow's vlog, also possibly a room tour, because I definitely want to get that in so you can see our 1-bed villa a little bit more before we check out, because tomorrow night will be our last night here, and then we will be checking out and going across to Bay Lake Tower for the next 2 nights. So loads more exciting things to come. Next week we've also got Not So Scary, and of course Star Wars Galaxy's Edge is opening up, and who knows what's going to happen when that goes ahead. Anyway, I'm exhausted. I'm going to go to bed. I will see you tomorrow.